Hello and welcome to MMS Formula 1 for round 10 of Season 2. Today we are going to Portugal for the inaugural Portuguese Grand Prix, at the Algarve circuit, otherwise known as Portimao. Recently the love child of every Formula 1 fan in the world, because, you know, funny, cool track, good racing, yes. Yeah. That's about it. It's a corner that's relatively short and doesn't have too many corners, but most of them give us some exhilarating action, mainly the final flat-out corner, shooting you onto a straight that goes up and then down into turn 1. Yeah, this is the first time we are running the Portuguese Grand Prix ever since Season 5 of MMS 2, in which Marcus Aguirre got decapitated on debut by Justin Tanneman. Just something I would point out. It shouldn't happen now. Did enough test races, but you know, this is racing. This is MMS. There is nothing certain. But anyways, we are here and we're finally able to begin. And let's head down to the grid. By the way, in the commentary box, I am joined by Jensen.
Hello.
Yep, so on pole position we have Matthew Falcon. Nothing new. Benetton have been so far dominating qualifying sessions in MMS F1 since Season 1. This is their 15th historical pole position, and Matthew Falcon takes his 8th pole position. Joining him on the first row of the grid is finally Williams. Congratulations, guys, you finally did something. Yeah, then we have Blumschein, Herhold, Sahin, and Tungwana. He's still impressing me. Shame all the seats are locked out for next season, but who knows? Maybe some future seats. Who knows? Then we have Betez, amazing qualifying from the Lotus Pacific. I don't know how. This is the thing about races in rain, right? It just kind of clicks. Then we have Vit, Lucien, Moreira, Michael Maher, another good qualifying session. Katzenberg, Lardini, Tanda, Keith, Stella, Valek, Radiantor returning after his free race ban. Hopefully won't be bad. Agnes Valding, a good qualifying. Murray, Nude, Kalma, Comediport, Material, Curtis, Flynn. Johannes van Leer has done the funny, and after setting one lap, in which he was going for another push lap, his engine just died, leaving him with one very, very bad lap time. He is the championship leader, and finally his reign might be put to rest. Then we have Shabo Miller, Tander, Anderson, Etheling, Wernerson, another failure in qualifying. Best Glenn, Brown, Herbert, Faulkner, and Aguirre, who rounds off the grid. Honourable mention goes to 40, who are not locking out the final row of the grid. Phenomenal. Again, I shall repeat, Johannes van Leer's engine died in qualifying, hence now we will have an amazing race session. Hopefully we'll see a comeback, maybe even not, maybe the championship will finally become exciting for once this season, who knows. Anyways, we should go down to the grid for the race. Let's go. On board with Matthew Falcon, as we're gonna await for the lights to come on. 15 red lights, and we're green for the Portuguese Grand Prix, and it's a decent start from Granville and Falcon as well, but I think Falcon will take the P1 spot coming into turn 1. No, Granville sends it, and he's into the lead. Herhold gets first, side by side of Blumschein. Blumschein goes over the circuit. I don't know what happened, maybe he hit the puddle, as Herhold tries to dive it onto Falcon, gets Blumschein clearly now. No accidents down the road. Michael Maher trying to make some move. Blumschein and Herhold side by side here. No moves being made just yet. I can't see through the spray. It's really raining it down heavily. Falcon and Granville still close to each other. Blumschein sends it onto Herhold. They keep it within track limits, which is good. I have obliterated the car. And now Falcon to the inside of Granville. That's a very risky overtake from Matthew Falcon. He's taking no prisoners here. And it's an easy move. And the Williams cars now are 2-3 again. Sahin and Ntungwana now side by side coming into the S's. Very aggressive driving for both of these two. Sahin has to back out, but he doesn't back out fully. He's going to go to the outside, but Ntungwana just sends it, as now Herhold and Blumschein still side by side. Blumschein closes the door, and that might be it for the battle between the two for now. But into the braking zone, Herhold is thinking of it, but he's not close enough. As we can see, Ntungwana and Sahin still side by side. Oh, Ntungwana slides and hits into Sahin. And that is a move done. Granville still on the back of Falcon, but where is the man we're all wondering about? There he is. There is Johannes van Leer. Johannes van Leer is in 20th, already gained a lot of positions, and well, it looks like it's a comeback drive. So Jason, what would you say about this first opening lap?
I think several of the drivers are quite suicidal, to be honest, looking at some of these moves. I think Van Leer's had a very good start though when you think about it. 28th to 20th in less than a lap. I think he should be the one that everyone looks out for today as he climbs his way through the pack.
Yes, let's see his start here on board with the Benetton driver. It's a good start here, gets a good getaway, avoids the spray of most of the cars, doesn't really go behind Curtis. Curtis, it gets slowed down, then he nearly collides with Material, gets free wide for turn 1, gets Comedipur as well while he's at it. He's side by side with Attila Kalmar. He overtakes him, he overtakes his teammate to the inside. Doesn't get it, oh, there was a bit of a contact there, he loses those 2 positions. Goes on the outside, gets blocked by Kalmar, does a little bit of a switchback. Does he just send it? Yes, he does. Double overtake, maybe even? Yeah, it's a double overtake. Gets the Zaxpeed car and grip and traction because, well, superior car and all. No, he doesn't. Wow. Oh no, never mind. He just makes the Falcon suicidal move. He finally gets the McLaren of Murray, gets a great exit, nearly gets Agnes, gets cut off. Agnes makes a mistake, he gets him. Gets washed down, gets a nice shower. Sends it on to Sam Nude. Gets a bit of a half spin, and this is where we left off. He's now behind Sam Nude, and it should be an easy overtake for the Benetton driver, as I would be surprised if he was unable to make that move. There we go, he just flies past the car.
He's already passed before the corner.
Yeah. Agnes also tries to send a move. The contact between the McLaren teammates. Murray is just flying through. He just barged his way through his teammate. There's Curtis now, who's feeling also a bit suicidal. Coming upon Valdinger. Valdinger now joins his teammate Tandas. There's a Ligier front wing. That's a Ligier front wing. And that is not Harry Herhol. That would be Igor Witt. What have you done?
Oh. Questionable drive from there.
Igor Witt moment. You know, say more.
Michael went for a gap that didn't exist.
Yeah, true Senna believer. Wait, hold on. Van Leer is 18th. He's about to enter points.
It's only lap 2.
Valiak, please.
Break now.
Valiak do the wait, Radianto is in front. Radianto got a free race ban. I don't think. Oh, they got all bunched up because Witt is I think Witt has now finally realized he's lost his wing. So he's now slowing everybody up.
I think 2 neurons have clicked there.
Yeah. Oh, and that's just gonna give positions to Van Leer. Van Leer will legit be close to points.
He's in 16th now.
Witt is not making it easy for him though. He sends it onto... The limping Ligier is sending it onto the Benetton. Valiak now to the inside.
Oh, that's gonna be...
wait. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He's not gonna,
oh no.
He's not gonna
oh no, he's not gonna... He's not...
Oh.
Wait, no, he missed the pit lane.
He missed the pit lane.
Okay, thank God. Okay. Whew. Oh, that was...
He didn't collect someone on the way in. I swear he hit someone.
Oh, it's Curtis.
He took Curtis with him.
Curtis just got a bit of a slowdown, and then he realized, yeah, it's not gonna work out. Yeah, Igor Witt kind of, well, he should be thankful it ended this way.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's the race over.
Hold on. Look at the 40 of, I think this is Henry J. Brown. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
We'll just say that Forty can't afford helmet strips. They can't.
Oh,
They can't
no.
see through the strip. Oh,
That's Antonguana, so far F1's biggest surprise talent, slides off into the distance, retires after a brake failure. Rest in peace, the Botswanian dream.
shame.
So Witt is in the pit lane, but he will most likely retire. Keith now to the inside of Radiante, the two Syntax continue to battle, as there is Van Leer. Behind the two Syntax.
Now.
Oh yeah, Van Leer is in the points. As he now makes a move on
Makes
Radiante.
one move there. Yep.
I give up.
Suicidal move.
This man is unstoppable.
Yeah. I don't think there's a dry line forming, so
No,
all moves are pretty
it's such a downpour. There is no dry line. Keith just goes wide. Keith just aquaplaned off. But that actually gave him a decent exit. He was just a bit squeezed too much by Van Leer to do anything. Yeah, Witt is out of the race.
Now he's... Oh, shame.
Well, I mean, after that, I am not surprised. Falcon is now flying away. Then you have Granville. Then you have Bloomshine, who's still having to worry about Harry Harehold. Then you have Sahin Bedes, who's now up into 6th. Then you have Moreira in 7th, followed by Lucien, and that's Ghilardini. Tanda... Oh, Tanda's not doing too bad. Katzenberg and Michael Maher...
Is there someone stopped up there?
Yes, it's Faulkner. Oh.
Oh, he's parked in the middle of the track.
Well, it's not really the apex for the corner, but the Lincoln engine has died. Rest in peace, James Faulkner. Where was the battle we were watching? There you go. Katzenberg already behind Van Leer. Van Leer and Michael Maher now battling for what is P11. Look at the power advantage from the Benetton, but it's not a move.
Probably do it here again. Never suicidal lunge up the inside.
Maybe an Aguirre is out as well. Probably a suspension. Not suspension, what gearbox fed it? Yep, he just sends it.
Yep, just sends it down the inside. Clean as a whistle.
Aguirre?
Oh,
Yeah, stuck in
did
5th. No, he didn't. Stuck in 5th. Falcon is just lapping. Held has actually caught up to Bloomshine. And he might actually be now a bigger risk to the Maltese driver.
He's going to have a lovely slipstream down this main straight.
Betta's worried about some drivers on the radio, as Van Leer is truly himself. The team telling him to defend the positions, as he's still at risk of being overtaken, because, you know, those guys will not give him the benefit of, you know, being in a faster car. They will fight him, because it's a wet race and anything can happen. And, well, to that he replies with a simple shut up. Let me focus. How can you not love Van Leer, right? As now Katzenberg to the inside of Michael Maher. The Rams car, it's not an easy overtake into turn 1. You really have to trust the car to have enough grip. Otherwise you might just slide off as Katzenberg did. As Van Leer is now close to Nick Tanda. The replacement versus... the replacement at Ferrari for Tanda versus the current driver. Yeah, Van Leer being ruthless on the radio, saying the Tanda team, telling him that Tanda is up ahead. He just goes, first I take his seat, now I'm taking his position. As he says that, there he goes, past the Ferrari. Ghilardini, Lucien, Moreira, Betes. Sahin Herhold has now lost some time to Bloomshine, Falcon and Granville just doing laps around the track. Don't think they even know what lap it is. Volnik and Radiante now battling for 15th, so this is a battle for points, and Giuseppe Stella behind as well. The Footwork Alpine actually not doing too bad. Jensen, have you ever driven in treacherous conditions like these?
No, I have driven in Nottingham before though, so maybe similar experience, except you're probably going to get sideswiped by some idiot drunk driver. I mean, some of these drivers probably do have the qualities of a drunk driver. You do have to be pretty suicidal to drive these cars, especially in these conditions, because I think you can barely see anything in that spray.
Yeah, when you're behind a car around here, you're basically probably
You're
trusting
praying.
God. I mean, look at this onboard. There goes Valyak.
You can't even see his rain light. You're just driving into the mist and praying there isn't a car there.
Yeah, you're just hoping that you see a wing, really.
Yeah.
Stella is fighting the Giuseppes now, battling for position. The Italian rivalry still going on. Then we have Agnes, Nude, Murray, Kalmar, Valdinger, Flint, Handa, Curtis, Paul. Wernersen doing a bit of a comeback drive, but cannot do too much. Yeah, not much happening at the front, not much happening in the middle, apart from Lucien and Moreira getting a bit closer, as Bethes is now getting a bit slower. Lucien now probably hoping for a good exit out of the final corner. Lucien has the car advantage, not so the engine advantage. That's fine.
Moment. Right.
Oh wait, actually, hold on. Is there a thing? Jensen, can you take over for a while? I have to fact check something.
Oh, great. What? Right, well, I guess I'm commentating now. 30 minutes to go on the timer. It's lap 7 right now. We're just going to be stuck on following this Ferrari for a while whilst Kai does whatever. I have no commentating skills whatsoever. Yeah. Well, just seeing now, Wuxian trying to get past Moreira, as Moreira has a bit of a wiggle on there. Goes into the fast left-hander there. Oh, Jesus. That was a half spin there. I thought it was going to bottle it then and spin it. That allows the Ferrari all over him now. Coming up towards the final section of the track. Moreira is going to be looking in his mirrors and trying to make out a small red shape. And he goes down the inside. Can he make the move stick? No, he can't. He's going to come down onto the main straight now. He's going to get some slipstream off that car. Wonder if he can see the car in front of him right now. He's just going to have to pray that he doesn't run into the back of him and have an absolute airplane accident. He makes the move. Going down the inside. Is he going to make it stick? Is he going to make it work? Yes, he is. Makes the move done. And that was for P7.
Yep. Moreira though still attacking. Also news from the Formula 1 world. Kimi Räikkönen has announced his retirement after the 2021 season.
2020, yeah. 2021 season. I mean, that's been rumoured for a while now. They're expecting, if you haven't heard the rumours, that is, it's still rumours, so don't take my word for it. But rumours are Bottas to Alfa Romeo, George Russell to Mercedes,
and Nick De Vries to Alfa Romeo as well.
Or you can fit loads of people into Alfa Romeo. You can fit Michael Michael.
You'll bring Michael.
Yeah, not
back.
Michael. Yeah, bring Michael back in his current state. Jesus Christ, that's like
that's Mark Tander with a blown out the engine. What is new? There's Falcon, Granville, Blumstein, Herhod again. The top pack has separated. Gilardini and Tander are battling for position. Tander and Gilardini have pulled away from Van Leer. Maybe Van Leer now conserving tires, conserving fuel. I don't know what he is conserving, but this is unlike him in the first stages of this race.
Conserving some talent, I think.
Speaking of conserving talent, Nick Tander. Yep, Nick Tander has done it again. Another collision. And the Ferrari team will probably not be taking too kindly to that. Again, Tander doing his job.
Does he need security guards from the Tifosi?
And there is Van Leer to the inside of Nick Tander. The team already telling him to not do that collision again, which is completely understandable. As Falcon is lapping Mrs. Glendiner now.
Just look at that speed advantage. Oh, never mind. Now he's pulled out the slipstream, and now the Ferrari's pulling
And he's
away
coming
again.
in the snap. Van Leer is coming in the snap as Tanda tries to send it onto Ghilardini, despite his team probably begging him to not overtake cars again. But the three we're watching currently is coming into the pit lane. Moreira is low on fuel. Same with Bettez. Yeah, it looks like everybody is coming in the snap as Falcon has lapped a car already.
Jesus Christ, Falcon is flying. So is his teammate trying to rip through the pack to try and stop the gap closing in the championship. I mean, after this race, the maximum gap that it could be would be... I'm just blabbering on here.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah.
I'm just being stupid.
Yep, so, nah, you're fine. As for Bettez, he's asking for a wing change on his car. A bit of a setup change. Probably the car is not handling too well, so obviously they can make setup adjustments in the pit lane, so makes sense. There is Johan. Sorry, what? That's Matthew Falcon. I'm just too used to the other Benetton dominating. Pardon me. It's a long one. Oh dear. Oh boy. Oh no, that's not a good one. Oh dear. 14.1. That's a disappointing pit stop. Well, he will remain untouched, but it's still a disappointing stop nonetheless. Moreira, Tanda, Ghilardini, Van Leer is in as his teammate is leaving the pit lane, so I don't think we will see those two battle in this race at all. Maybe for the better.
Take each other out.
As Marcus Caio was radioing to Nick Tanda to Ferrari's voice of reason, he reminded to keep it clean. I think that is exactly what Tanda needs. As Bettez jumps Lucien, jumps Van Leer, Stella is out. Oh, that's... Oh. There you go. Don't tell me he ran out of fuel. Oh no, he was...
Yeah, missing gear, I think.
No, if he... I think his engine failed, if I'm honest. Like, the engine skipped a few gears, and that's, I think, what happened. As we have a bit of pit lane chaos, I think. No, my eyes were just being stupid. Nonetheless, though, Nick Tanda ahead of Van Leer, then we have Kiefer Valek. Valek gaining a few positions in the pit stop phase, mainly on Michael Maher. But the order looks a bit different. A few things changed.
Van Leer's gone back. He's down in 12th now.
Yep. So the positions he gained kind of went away, but he can still gain them back if he turns his God mode on again, which I assume he will. Flynn and Kalmar, then we have Comedy Paul, Waldinger, Curtis, Material, and Wernerson. Wernerson nearly been in it on the exit. Then we have Shambo Miller leaving some cars still in the pit lane, as there is your race leader.
And he's already done a lap. So some cars have been lapped in the pit lane.
Herbert has been lapped, what is new. And Henry J. Brown is now being hunted down by Matthew Falcon.
Probably get him on this straight here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a no, he's gonna get him before the straight.
Straight just does it in the corner.
Man just didn't care.
Man just said, fuck you. Wait, no swearing, no swearing. Demonetized.
Yep, as Waldinger is not happy with his teammate retiring, telling the team to not prioritize him, which I doubt is a thing in Zaxpeed considering the current situation, but... What? I mean, it's not like we're monetized anyways. Material being really realistic on the radio, saying that the team is telling him that, you know, Stella is out, that points are still on the way. Yeah, he's not really buying into that, which I don't blame him for. Footwork either has that one good performance in the season, or they just die due to reliability issues. Even with a better engine, they still struggle with that, so I do feel for the Footwork team. As Lucien is now hunting down Radko Betes, who's having the best race of Lotus's entire career so far in MMS F1. This is Lotus's best performance, and same I think can be said about Betes, considering Ratko is in a dog of a car, if I'm honest. So it is looking decent, at least, for the British outfit here, and for the Serbian driver.
Good for him.
Yep. As Van Leer is still 11th, he has now caught up to Nick Tander, and this battle should be a bit spicy considering the two's aggression levels. Usually being through the roof, as now Lucien hunting Betes down in the slipstream. The French woman now goes and doesn't do anything. She's probably just gonna sit behind. There is Van Leer, overspeeds, he just overtakes Tander. I'm surprised Nick just didn't suddenly turn on the straight. Bit of a shame. But yeah, here we go. Lucien now still not making a move on Betes. I don't know what she's waiting for, but it must be important if, you know, you're not making...
Probably a suicidal move here.
No, too far back.
Too far back.
Don't know what the Ferrari driver is planning. There's Valek, there's Michael Maha, Agnes Marie. Randy Yanto lost a lot in the pit phase. As there's Van Leer chasing down Ghilardini now, as Lucien is stuck behind Betes. I'm very weirded out by the fact that there haven't been any major crashes yet.
We nearly had one with Igor there, but that was about it, to be honest. I think it's quite hard to have an accident here, to be honest, because the outside barriers are so far away from the track, and the drivers are just trying to be... I think they're all trying to be suicidal together, so they're all missing each other somehow.
Might be the case, as Betes now being hunted down. Lucien ordered to push and overtake the Lotus car now, and she's doing quite a job about it. And there we have Van Leer again, similar move as the Tander one, but this time Ghilardini a bit closer, but doesn't fight back. Although might get him on the exit in the Minardi. It's not a chance for the Italian. He's gonna have to just say bye-bye to Van Leer in a few laps. Lucien still behind Betes. I think what is happening is Betes is gaining on the exits of corners because of, I don't know, I guess just random Lotus things. Meanwhile, Bloomshine is catching up to David Granville, so the two Williams cars. The Williams battle shall resume. The last time we've seen two Williams cars battle, I believe it was the previous season, really. And that didn't quite end well. Bloomshine and Betes ending up really not being the best teammates, having a fallout, Betes moving to Lotus. It was a mess. As Granville now laps in Anderson, Bloomshine gets in the slipstream to the inside of the Dutch driver, and now, well, it's a bit of a slapper, but still is close to Granville. There's still hope of a move here. There is no hope of a move between Lucien and Betes, though, just so far behind. Betes is now gaining on Sahin. What is... Oh wait, Sahin is stuck behind Ethylene. That will explain a lot. Lucien's still trailing Betes, but it's just not enough. It's not enough, and this is allowing Moreira to catch back up. Lucien now taking a bit of a wider line, trying to get a better exit into turn 3. Oh yeah, that's turn 3. No, not a move. Into turn 4, also not a move. But Glenny will now hold Betes up, which is hopeful for the Ferrari driver. Yeah, Betes is a bit stuck. Betes doesn't send it, nobody sends it. Lucien having to slam it on the brakes near the aquaplanes into the back of Ratko. Ratko actually tries to lap as Glenny here. Lucien, maybe the suicide move. No! Why have the drivers calmed down all of a sudden?
Probably Ferrari just trying to not take too many risks after they've seen what happened with Nick Tander early on in the race.
Probably don't want to damage the car. Betes goes wide. Betes spins. He just tried to lap a car and went on the... Oh my god, wait. Van Leer also runs very, very wide, very, very deep. Nearly hits the Ghilardini.
That was a very, very dangerous rejoin there.
Alright, let's see the replay of the whole situation. So here's Betes. Yeah, just lost it on the downshift, went a bit too deep into the corner.
I think he just got... No, never mind, I was going to say he got hooked onto that curb, but he started spinning well before that.
And then we had Moreira and Van Leer. Moreira overshoots the corner himself, and Van Leer just kind of also overshoots it. They're both at fault here. And then
Van Leer rejoins the track.
Van Leer doesn't really look at Ghilardini. Like, sure, he left him the space, but Ghilardini still had to react as they were on collision course. If it wasn't for Ghilardini's reaction, in my opinion. Van Leer will probably disagree, but, you know, it is what it is. As now Lucien trying to lap the Polish driver in the fundamental to the inside, gets the move on, and Betes just sends it like a suicidal maniac.
FIA is looking at that rejoin.
Yep, the FIA is looking. If they need replays, just tell me. As Moreira has now caught up to Betes a bit more than previously, and Blumschein is now attacking his teammate. He has lapped Miller, Chabot Miller, and is now on the back of Granville. So we might actually see some battle at the top. Finally, I've been waiting for this for a few races now. Yeah, Betes unhappy with the back mark as Blumschein and Granville go side by side now. Blumschein doesn't go to the outside, doesn't go to the inside. Blumschein stays in the middle behind his teammate, trying to probably make him pave the way for Blumschein. Blumschein probably used to team orders by now. I don't think Granville budges though. Granville is ahead. Granville probably has more privileges, but Tobias shouldn't care. Tobias won't care, and he will attack his teammate. He will attack him, nonetheless, as I was cut off, but Betes told to push forward. There we go, Blumschein now with slipstream to the inside of Granville. The Williams cars finally battling, but Blumschein half spins it. Granville also have a bit of a slide, no contact though. They're keeping it clean here as Van Leer is not being further investigated. The thingy is over. As Van Leer now overtakes Ghilardini and is now catching up to Moreira. Back to the Williams cars and also the radio of Céline Lucien. As she was informed of Van Leer having a bit of a spin. Lucien thankful to hear the news, as she says her heart rate has halved, which is understandable.
No further action on the incident with Van Leer.
Yeah, I mean it's reasonable. I'd say it's
reasonable. Yeah,
it's treacherous conditions as well. So, speaking of treacherous conditions, there is the teammates, and there we go.
Oh, yeah.
This is what you get for trying to go to the outside there. You have the inside line. It might be some psychological warfare here to get the guy to overshoot the corner to do a switchback, but Blumschein just completely misses the corner, gets on the curbing and spins. So there's
just carrying way too much speed into that corner. They're going way too wide, way too fast, and they just lose all grip.
And there's Herholt was trying to lap Chabot Miller, also of the same issue. Lucien now in Efteling. Lucien now stuck behind the LaRousse driver. Maybe a bit of a nudge here. More nudging, more nudging. Efteling is not responding to blue flags. I don't think Lucien will respond to that kindly. Oh no. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. Actually, no. Lucien knows how to keep a car on the track. I am stunned. Finally a Formula 1 driver who knows how to do that. And she laps Efteling, now has to worry about Herbert ahead. Betes now behind Efteling. Van Leer lost time to Moreira. He's not doing anything. Ghilardini is actually closer to Van Leer than anybody else. Is Van Leer's charge over again? As Katzenberg and Tander are battling for position. These two were rumoured. Katzenberg also was rumoured to be the replacement for Nick Tander in Ferrari, but that never really came through. Katzenberg is, I believe, staying in Dams for next season. But Dams is looking like a good team for the future seasons, so should be fine. As here he goes in the slipstream, gains a lot of time with Nick Tander on the straight. Gets a decent exit as well, but Tander has a bit more downforce in his car. nonetheless, Katzenberg still doing a good job for the Dams team. As there is Bettes, he's gone through Etheling, and now Herbert is his worry. As Blumschein is stuck behind Material, one of the most lovable drivers in the field, if I'm honest. Pozdrawiam, Mateusz. So here we go, Blumschein gets past Granville, Blumschein gets past Material, and then now it's a push to get his teammate once more. So Jensen, any predictions for the latter phase of the race as the pit stop window is open?
Yeah, they're pitting 3 laps from the end. Falcon's engine to blow the race wide open. Just look at the timing standing now. Like, Falcon seems to just be pulling away from him, because I swear, like 2 laps ago the gap was about 13 seconds, and now all is battling with the Williams drivers.
In P16, he's battling with a person. Oh no!
Oh, that was a tyre.
That was not a tyre. That was a tyre. Oh, you were correct, and it's Bettes, I think. It is. Oh no!
It's better than Morel. It's been a bit of a shunt there.
Not Bettes. Come on. Oh, so it's Herbert. Herbert doesn't really budge to. Oh. Okay, that's a bit too early to brake. Like, Herbert brakes a bit too early, in my opinion. Bettes is off. And Moreira is completely out of control.
That's quite a nasty shunt, to be honest.
Yeah,
that's
and Van Leer... No. I refuse to believe this man does not get damage from that. Like, Moreira tried to avoid the accident. Like, this isn't even Bettes' fault. He starts to move forwards, but then he realizes that, oh no, there's Moreira. It's all over. Like, he's pretty... Okay, look at this. The track goes downwards here, so he's pretty much probably even aquaplaning off. It's done. It's done. The car's done. He's done. Everybody's done. This man, I refuse to just believe this. How is that no damage? Oh, bruh. Van Leer gets confused as to where Bettes is going. I mean, he probably should have seen he has 3 wheels, so he's retiring. He just goes into the back of Bettes to... I don't know, this is Van Leer just... Bruh. How does he not get damage from that? And I'm done. I'm lost for words. I mean, Orange, I don't see how you're putting this accident onto Bettes. You just drive up his arse. But still, it's a disaster for Lotus. It's a disaster for a lot of the drivers, and most importantly, it's a heartbreaker for Lotus because they've been having such an amazing race. It's just a shame. And Tanda saying he has a cramp in his leg, to which Marcus Caio says that pain is just the weakness leaving your body, keep going, advise if it gets worse. Right. But there we go, Falcon in the pit lane. I mean, what can happen here? As Blumschein is asking his team if he's catching Granville, to which the team replies, yes you are. Which he is, he was catching him, so that's some good news for the fans of Tobias Blumschein. Lucien now trying to get past Henry J. Branda. We have Tanda and Ghilardini battling for position, followed by Katzenberg, Keefe and Van Leer. Alright, understandable. Blumschein is in, Falcon is out of the pit lane, there is Herhold, and there is already Granville with his stop done. He's gonna jump his teammate, but his teammate will be relatively close to him, so that Williams' cars still close together, still within distance of battle. As there's a slight mistake from Blumschein, obviously fresh tyres and whatnot. As every single car now, one by one, will be piling into the pits. I don't think there's much else I can really say. It's just a pit stop window. Bettis is not responding on the radio. This is not good. As on the replay we can see Van Leer kind of losing his cool and flipping off Bettis. I think that's why he drove off, but still. Bettis is not responding on the radio. We don't have any information. As Falcon doing his job, Granville has actually pulled away from Bloomshine a bit. I hope it's just the rain blocking radio transmissions. 10 minutes to go, but we should be done before the timer runs out, as Van Leer's dreams really are now being crushed as he's dropping to 15th. He has been jumped by Joseph Murray, the god of all. This is actually a good comeback from McLaren considering the qualifying positions, and from Valyak and Agnes as well. Michael Maher is still doing a good job. Then we have Tanda, Lucien, Sahin, Herhold, Bloomshine, Granville, and Falcon, he's just in a world of his own. The incident between Bettis, Moreira and Van Leer will be investigated after the race, as to not keep the FIA chat heated. As Jensen now, who's moved to paddock, is giving me info that Williams pulled back 8 seconds on Falcon in the pits, which is crucial. Because if Falcon, gets, let's say, hypothetically speaking, let's say that he gets damaged, right? Then, things might happen. As Falcon is still low on fuel, I hope he does not pit on the final lap, because... Did the rain nullify the patch I did for the track? I don't know, we'll have to see. As Granville is now on fuel, Bloomshine is lapping Curtis. Then we have Herhold, Sahin, Lucien, Tanda, Keith, Michael Maher, Katzenberg and Gilardini. Gilardini now trying to lap Etheling and probably will try and send a move on Katzenberg. There we go. He's to the inside of Etheling. Should get the better run on the LaRue. To the outside. Easy lapping. Van Leer is now through Murray. Not too big of a surprise. The McLaren is a bit of a struggle to drive, but it could have been worse. No, okay, Falcon is not pitting this lap, so it's really just a push to save the fuel, which is an oxymoron or a paradox, but you get what I'm trying to say here. Wait, Sam Nude is in 17th. This is a fantastic result so far for the Sicilia, CMS Scuderia Sicilia team. This is actually a phenomenal drive from the Estonian driver. Like, nothing short of just great. Yellow flags. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's Katzenberg. Katzenberg is off. Van Leer nearly spins off. What happened here? I think Katzenberg just knocked up. Yep, Katzenberg just aquaplanes off the circuit. This allows Agnes to catch up. Valyak and Van Leer all close together now, as they are rather close to being lapped by Falcon. If you look on the minimap, Falcon is catching up to this pack. Etheling now yielding positions. Valyak half spins trying to avoid him and lap him. Van Leer might use this to his advantage here, as Valyak to the inside of Etheling, still side by side. It's not easy in the rain to go side by side through here. This is actually very beneficial to Van Leer. Valyak goes to the outside and Valyak just gets mugged, but Etheling is not allowing any of these guys through in actuality. Van Leer is through now, but Etheling, okay, no, Etheling just holds up Valyak. This is just shameful. Nonetheless, here is Matthew Falcon, who wins the Portuguese Grand Prix by a large distance, and he runs out of fuel. And Granville and Bloomshine to the line. Bloomshine not enough to catch up to his teammate, but still a nice battle. I enjoyed watching it. The two Williams cars 2 and 3. Then we're going to have Harry Herhold, Sahin, Lucien, Tanda, Keith, Michael Gilardini. And it looks like Van Leer will not have enough time to catch up to Agnes. Murray will now try to lap Etheling, but it should be over. There we go. Herhold now crosses the line. Sahin will cross the line in the 5th. Good result for the Zauber car. Then we have Lucien. And not a good result from the French driver. She's just doing wonders for Ferrari, really. I'm not surprised they kept for her another season. Then we're going to have Tanda, who's actually not done bad. It's very weird coming from me, but I am complimenting Nick Tander. Then we're going to have John Keefe, followed by Shuel Michael Maher, finding some good points for the MiG F1 team as well. Nice drive in the rain. Nothing else I can really say. Gilardini lost a bit in the pit stop phase. Then we're going to have Katzenberg, Agnes and Van Leer, and Agnes got held up by Herbert. Van Leer might try a last-ditch attempt, but Agnes has slipped him off of Herbert, and it's not enough. Johannes Van Leer finishes this race in 13th. Then we have Valyak, Murray, and Radianto. Oh boy, what a race this was. Van Leer scores a mere 3 points. Oh wait, oh, there's been a moment. Alright, yep. Anyways, there's your race winner, Matthew Falcon. And guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a joy. Next race is the Sicilian Grand Prix at Ennapegusa. Yes, I'm being 100% serious right now. The Egg shall host a Formula 1 race. I'm not gonna say anything else other than be sure to be safe on the roads and wear your seatbelt. Jensen is already gone. I hope you enjoyed this race as much as I did, and be sure to be safe on the roads.